Take a deep breath, because what you're about to watch is not just a skincare routine. It's a reset, a deep, thorough, satisfying cleanse that goes beyond the surface, one that reaches into every pore, dissolves every layer of buildup, and brings your skin back to something it might not have felt in a long time. Clean, clear, calm. Most people wash their face every day and still wonder why their pores are clogged, why breakouts keep coming back, why their skin never quite glows the way they want it to. The answer isn't always a new product. More often, it's about how you cleanse, the technique, the order, the attention. So settle in. Let this be slow. Let this be intentional. Tonight, we're going deep. Step 1: Micellar water pre-cleanse, the invisible layer most people never remove before we ever touch foam or cleanser. We start here. This is micellar water, and it looks like nothing, just clear, still liquid. But inside it are tiny magnet-like molecules called micelles, and they are absolutely fascinating. When you press this gently to your skin, those molecules are pulling, silently, softly, drawing out sunscreen residue, pollution, excess sebum, everything your skin collected just by existing in the world today. I like to let it sit, just for 3 or 4 seconds before swiping downward. No scrubbing, no pressure, just a slow, deliberate glide. You'll notice the cotton pad picking up color, even if you aren't wearing makeup. That's oxidized oil. That's environmental residue. That's everything your regular cleanser would simply push around if you skip this step. And most people skip this step. So already, you're ahead. Shh. Step 2: Oil cleanser massage. Melting method, the one that actually unclogs pores. Now, this is where it starts to get deeply satisfying. Pick up a cleansing oil. I'm using one with camellia and jojoba, and just hold it in your palms for a moment. Feel it warm slightly from your body heat, becoming even silkier, more fluid. This is the chemistry of like dissolves like. Oil binds to oil. And all of that waxy, sticky sebum sitting at the base of your pores, the kind that forms blackheads when it oxidizes and darkens, cleansing oil is the only thing that truly dissolves it from the inside out. Start at the chin and work in slow, circular motions, outward and upward. Let your fingertips press gently into the skin, not rubbing, almost kneading. You're warming the pores open, encouraging everything inside them to loosen its grip. Move to the nose. This is where most people rush. Don't rush here. Press 2 fingers flat along the side of the nose and make tiny, deliberate circles. The T-zone holds the most oil, the most buildup. Give it time. Across the forehead now, long, sweeping motions. Feel the oil gliding, effortlessly silky. If you've had a stressful day, this part alone will begin to release that tension from your face. Step 3: Double cleans with foam cleanser, the deep cleaner, where the real work happens. Rinse the oil cleanser away, and then we go again. This is the double cleanse, and if the oil cleanser was the dissolving step, this is the purifying step. A gentle, water-based foam cleanser now. Something with salicylic acid if you're targeting blackheads and acne. Dermatologists consistently point to BHA as one of the most effective ingredients for penetrating oil-filled pores and breaking down the buildup inside them. Press the foam to your face and feel the texture, impossibly light, almost like nothing is there. But it's working. Salicylic acid is oil-soluble. That means it can slip inside the pore lining itself and dissolve congestion from the inside. Right now, as you massage this cleanser in gentle upward circles, that's exactly what's happening. Silently, satisfyingly. Pay special attention to the nose, the chin, the inner cheeks. These are the areas where comedones, those small clogged pores, like to hide. Spend at least 60 seconds here, not 30. 60. Most people give their face about 15 seconds of cleanser time. That's simply not enough contact time for actives like salicylic acid to do anything meaningful. So count, breathe, let the foam do its quiet work. Say explore. Cold water rinsing and pore tightening, the finish that changes everything now. This is the step most people skip without realizing how much it matters. After your final rinse with lukewarm water, finish with a cold splash. 5 to 10 seconds of cool to cold water across your face. Feel that? That slight tightening sensation? That's your pores responding. Cold water causes a gentle, temporary contraction of the pore walls. Right after we've spent the last several minutes thoroughly cleaning everything inside them. It's the close after the cleanse, the seal on all your work. It also reduces inflammation. If your skin is prone to redness or acne-related swelling, cold water at the end of a cleanse can visibly calm it in real time. Shh. Pro tip: hold a clean, cold face cloth against your skin for 10 seconds instead of splashing if you want an even more calming spa-like finish. The compression against freshly cleansed skin feels extraordinarily satisfying. Step 5. Exfoliating toner, the glass skin step. Slow and precise. Your skin is clean now. Truly clean, perhaps for the first time today. And because of that, what you apply next will absorb more efficiently than it ever could over unclean skin. This is where we introduce a chemical exfoliant, a BHA toner, or a gentle AHA-BHA blend if your skin can tolerate it. And I want to be clear, this step is not aggressive. It is not stripping. Done correctly, it is the single most important step for long-term blackhead control. Glide it across the nose in slow single strokes. Don't rub back and forth. One direction, one stroke, then move on. Down the chin, along the jawline, across the forehead. You may feel the faintest, most subtle tingle. That is the acid gently dissolving the bonds between dead skin cells, loosening them from the surface and from inside the pore. This is normal. This is working. Over time, and I mean consistent weeks of use, this single step will reduce blackheads, refine texture, and give your skin that smooth, almost blurred appearance that people associate with glass skin. This is what gives that glow. Shh. Step 6. Hydrating essence, replenishing what the cleansed removed. Now we restore. Cleansing, even done gently, disrupts the skin's moisture barrier slightly. It removes some of the protective oils along with the buildup. So now we give back a hydrating essence, ideally with hyaluronic acid, panthenol, or Centella asiatica. Does something beautifully simple. It draws moisture into the skin and holds it there. Press, don't rub. Flat palms against the cheeks, forehead, chin.